On the 4-day trip I just did from Aruba to Cartagena, I noticed that my rudder started squeaking a bit of the port side, and I noticed that there's quite a bit of play, so I need to fix that. But first gonna do something different. At the end of the last video I met James from Zingaro. Hola, ¿cómo está?
Bien, ¿y tú?
Bien. Give me a hug, bring it in.
Looking good, buddy.
Thank you. And I'm going to his house to meet him there. This is the inlet of Club Nautico Marina, so you go in between the boats, and the dinghy dock is over there. I pay $25 per week to use the dinghy dock, and it's very safe. People don't even lock their dinghies. This is Club Nautico Marina. I ordered an Uber, and the only thing I've done here until now is ordering another Uber earlier to go to the budget marine. And then I ordered an Uber motorbike, and then the guy texted me, "Are you a man or a woman?" And I replied to him, "I'm a man." And I thought, what a weird question. Why would you ask that, you know? Like, and he said, "Then I cannot take you." And I was like, is this guy serious? Like, does he only want to take girls? And now I found it out. There's a region here close to this area where it's not allowed to be with two men on a motorbike out of safety to keep for less not being robbed. It's not allowed in this area. So now I know if I want to take a motorbike I have to walk out of town. From here I can only take a car. Have arrived at Zingaro James, who lives apparently here. There they are. Hello. What's up?
This is Luna.
Hey Luna.
Luna, this is Hoop.
Wow. That's awesome. Cool in the background. Very tropical. That was really fun to see how he lives here. We're gonna do more stuff together, but now let's first see what I need to do about my rudder issue. So this bar over here connects the two rudders. I might have to disconnect this. I might have to disconnect the whole piece. But the very first thing I will do is there's a through bolt, a pin. I'm going to take that one out because hopefully that'll be a best case scenario if that is the issue. Okay, let's see if I can do it from here, or if I'm gonna have to take all that out and climb all the way in the back. Okay, got the nut off. This thing is coming out fairly easy. Sadly, I can already see that this is not the issue because there's nothing wrong with this bolt. That means that I'm gonna have to take this whole thing off. Okay, so if I'm gonna take that apart, I think I'm gonna make my life a lot easier. So I'm gonna take all that out so I can stand there. Most logical seems to me to first take this off so I get this weight of this plate, and then I'm gonna take it loose. So yeah, let's take this loose. I do not have this size to put in, so I hope I can just do it from the bottom. No, I need to do bottom and top. This one, the biggest I have, is way too small. Maybe I can just put a clamp on it. That might work. I really need to sort my tools out one day. I'm gonna use this. If this doesn't work, then I'm gonna go in town and find one that fits. Come on. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that works. Okay, perfect. Okay, make sure I don't lose anything. So one step further. Before taking this one off, let's just make a photo so I remember where exactly it was. Okay. Let's climb in the back. It's quite hot in Cartagena. All right, got the 2 tools I need. Let's climb in. There is a lot more space in this boat than in my previous 30-footer, but a lot more space still doesn't mean a lot of space. How on earth am I going to get in here? Huh. Maybe my feet first? Okay, feet first. I'm too tall. Why am I so tall? I wish I was smaller. Yeah, I'm in. Oh, wow. I thought I would have more space here. Okay, so let me get light. Oh, this is another alarming thing that I noticed. Like all these hoses, they start rusting. I think looking at this, there's pressure from water here, you know. There's gonna be a problem at some point. I think I might have to make a big project to replace all these hoses on the boat. Alright, one thing at a time. Okay, just take these. It's so beautifully made, like beautiful stainless steel, and it's definitely a nice design. Every time I work on this boat, I'm actually pretty happy. Like, you know, yeah, of course, you know, it's 20 years old. So I'm sure you're gonna have some problems, but like, I think I've had very little problems up until now. Besides, of course, the hurricane damage, but you know, that's because of the hurricane. But for the rest, it's actually a pretty damn good boat. Alright, number 2. Let's take this off. So this is the key. Let me get the bolt and put it in, and then see how tight that is or isn't. Okay, it's not here. Oh no, I have to crawl back. Yeah, I can reach it. Okay, perfect. Let's see. So the one thing I don't like about this bolt already is the length of the thread, because the thread, that's where the bolt damages first, and it only sticks out a little bit. So I definitely prefer to have a bolt where this side is longer. Let's put it in. I want to see how much play I have. It's really isn't that much. So the other thing I was wondering if this is hollow from the inside or pure. I think it's hollow. Let's get a light. Yeah, it is hollow from the inside. Okay. The one thing I noticed that doesn't make a lot of sense to me is that this hole is one size up, at least one size, and from this hole, to me that doesn't make a lot of sense, because this rotates, and then if there's more room here, then obviously there's gonna be play. Just took this out, and this is quite oily, which is obviously also not good, because you know it increases the friction, and it should just be tight on each other and holding. So you're gonna clean this up. I'm very blessed to have a lot of very knowledgeable friends like Rolf and also Justin, we know from the big pirate boat. So the game plan we've decided on is I'm gonna see which size boat will fit through here, because I just like we saw, it's a little bigger. And then inside the boat I'm gonna just drill it one size bigger. I just cleaned it up. Look at what a beautiful piece of stainless steel this is, right? Nicely welded. Looks awesome. Okay, and now I'm gonna clean up in the boat. Back in the engine steering room. Let's clean this up nicely. Oh yeah. Oh, that's about it. Yeah, it's looking good. The biggest drill bit, cobalt built drill bit I have for stainless steel is this one, but it's still too small, so I need one size bigger. So I need to go figure out where I can buy that. And also, the biggest bolt I have that fits is this one, but I really want this to go through because it's just a lot stronger. So yeah, let's go figure out where to buy it. Okay. Just ordered an Uber. Cartagena is the only place in Colombia that has a budget marine. There's actually two. There's one on walking distance, but they have almost nothing. So I'm going to the big one. There he is. It's very illogical. The big budget marine is like in the center of the city instead of close where the boats are. There it is, in the middle of the city. There you go. So pretty well stocked. I need bolts. Okay, so this is one size up. This one fits absolutely perfect.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So the only thing we're gonna have to see is this one is longer, and that's what I want. But then if you look at the two lengths, I'm not 100% sure. Honestly, the nut was only until here. It might just fit. Otherwise, I can do a ring on this side because I prefer to have all the way this. Then doing one size bigger and have the same screw thread in here again.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna take them both. I'm just gonna take a couple of rings with me. These fit nicely, and then yeah, if I need it, then I can at least use the longer one. Okay. They have drills here, but the biggest size drill is 7/16. I'm gonna need half. So I'm gonna make a stop at Home Center. Never been there, so let's check it out. Just ordered an Uber motorbike. And yeah, let's see. See. Welcome to the Home Center. Huh. Interesting. Okay, this is where I need to be. So they have one high-speed steel and the other one this is cobalt, which I like. But the cobalt one has a different on the bottom, like you can put it in a smaller drill. I've never used that, but I'm sure it works. So I'm just gonna take the both of them. I'm gonna take a walk back. It's only a 20-minute walk from here. And then put it in the boat. Drill the hole, see if it all works. I hope so. Let's go back to the boat. That's pretty good. I wish the fit was even tighter, but it is what it is. One last clean here for putting it back. Yeah, so this one goes like this. Okay, let's tighten this one back. How's this look? That's looking pretty solid. Let's put the other four in. Okay, we'll put lock bolts behind this, and then that was it for being here. There's absolutely zero play right now. Okay, that's it. I can connect that from the other side. And this one was here. Huh, nice. That's perfect. Check how the steering goes. Oh, perfect. That feels like normal. Sweet. And then I went for a walk through the old town of Cartagena. Thank you guys for watching. After Colombia, it will be the San Blas Islands in Panama, and then it will be Panama. So in the San Blas Islands, there are no boat shops. So if I'll plan to spend some time there, and there I cannot repair the boat. So the things that I need to do sooner than later, I'm going to do here, and I'm going to continue there, and then the rest I'm going to do in Panama in preparation to cross the Pacific Ocean. And as always, a special thanks to all of my patrons. Up to your patrons on the wall of the boat. See you next week.